Hi guys, my name is Rose. I'm going to be showing you how to change a bike tire today. First First things first, you're going to need your bike pump, your inner tube, and your tire levers. I like to place my bicycle upside down like this because it makes it really easy to take the wheel off. I have the quick releases. If you don't have the quick releases, you're going to have to get wrenches and just unscrew them. Unscrew this part. And then just ease it off. You can see it's on the flatter side. Alright. So I personally like to just get underneath. With one, and then I use the second one to get underneath at the same general areas. And then I just kind of pull both of them down at the same time and pull that around. I like to kind of pull the inner tube out first. Just kind of slowly work your way around. And then I use the lever to get the other side kind of pulled off. And once you have it pulled off, then it just comes off like that. For those of you that don't know, there are three parts, like just in general to a bike tire. You have the tube inside. You have the wheel with like the spokes and the brake and the quick release. And then you have the tire part. The back one's a little bit more complicated because it has like the cassette and like the gear shifter and all that fun stuff. As you can see, this isn't really like a fly. I just wanted to show you guys how to change the tire. This is a brand new tube. Which I'll save that one for when I actually do get a flat. Generally when you're changing your tire too, you feel around the inside to make sure whatever gave you the flat, like if it was a piece of glass or something, is like not going to give you a flat again. So if you be careful because you don't want to cut yourself. Just find it, pull it out. The last time I had a flat, it was poking through, like embedded into the tire, and it had like cut like a hole into my tire. And the way that I solved that problem was I dug it out with tweezers, and then I filled the hole with super glue. I don't know how most people would handle that, but it seems to work for like a patch, so that way nothing else gets in there. Break into this guy. Don't use your teeth. If you can, use a knife. Generally what I do is I unfold it, and then I use my bicycle pump to like inflate it a little bit to make it easier. And this was originally meant to have the inner tubes with the really skinny I can't remember what it's called, the really skinny like filling thing. The filling thing. But what I did, because I don't like those, I like the regular style ones, I just got my drill and I drilled like a bigger hole. The one thing you have to worry about with that is like burrs like sticking your wheels or your tube on the inside and like popping them. But I haven't had a problem with it. I just kind of sanded it down and, you know. So I get this into here. And first I get one side on. Just kind of use the levers in whatever. Like, I've heard people say that they don't even use levers, but I have a really hard time changing like a tube or a tire without them. They just make they're there to make your life easier. It's a tool, you know, like any other tool. I always make sure, because I know this isn't meant for this particular type of tube, that this is pulled through, because otherwise it could get lost in there and that's not good. So you just kind of tuck that bad boy in there. Once you get far enough along, there's going to be a point where it's hard to get it on with just your fingers, which, like I said, I've heard people say that they can just like do it, and I personally have a hard time with that. So I just use my lever to pop her back on there. And then one of the most important steps is using your lever to go around and make sure the inner tube isn't sticking out into the like this area in between, because you will get a pinch flat. And that's no fun, because then you have to do this whole thing all over again. Your pressure is going to be written on the side of your wheel. Also, your tube size will be written on there, and your tire size will be as well. In case you're wondering how to get the different sizes. This particular pump is broken. It doesn't actually show me how much pressure is going in there. But the way that I do it is just like when it's like firm, like where I'm comfortable riding. Like if I was riding like on a mountain trail or something, I would do it like a little less firm, so that way the tire has more grip. But since I just do a lot of commuting on this bike, it's more like regular roads, so a little bit more firm is better for me. Just pop that off. And I usually don't save the caps. There's no real reason to. I mean, you can, but it's up to you. Each individual has their own preference. And then you just tighten her up, make sure the brake isn't touching anywhere. Like there's the disc brakes, which usually like line up pretty well. Sometimes you have to kind of adjust them a little. And then the other type of brakes, like usually you can just get it aligned pretty well. And that's how you change a tire. Or not a tire, but like a tube. And that's how you change a tube. Well, if you guys decide that you like what you saw, like and subscribe. And also, I have an Etsy where I sell good luck charms, where it's good luck and safe travels. I imbibe my spirit into it and wish you good luck and safe travels. I also have bike tubes for sale as well that I also imbue with good luck and safe travels. Alright, well thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.